Guys, today is going to be part 1 on catching pet bass because I'm planning on getting a big one. So the first bait is on like a calm day, summer, early morning or afternoon bait. Top water bait would be this one. It's flashy, has chicken tail on it, popper, creates most of the surface like a bug or distressed fish. Otherwise would be for big largemouth bass in brush and under weeds and stuff. These work especially good if you see like water snakes there. These big 12-inch worms, very good in like afternoon and early morning, or like after the morning when all the snakes are coming in back into the shore to sleep. Yeah, those. The best string I'd recommend is probably the 10 to 30-pound braid. Hyper Braid's a good one from Bass Pro. I like that. I like it. I'll get into that later. Another one to use on like a dark or early morning, like I said, would be these. These are actually like very good. They work very well on like Texas rig and shaky head. These work the best on shaky heads, as well as these do. These are like a very good shaky head and Texas rig lure. These ones are very good, pretty much same times as before. These work decent in the afternoon, as do these. Put them up in the brush or put them like close to the shore. Again, with these, shaky head. These, once again, shaky head, very good bait. Work good for smallmouth, spotted, and largemouth bass. And white bass too, work very good. And I've never caught a striped bass on these. You rig these up through the middle. Forgot what that's called. But these are also another good bait. These are good for spotted bass. And then gulp, you'd use these for like the small bass or to catch bait for the big ones. The other rig that I mainly use for the bass that I go for is, hang on, let me get my pole, would be this. The 3 small weights, then down to the steel leader, and then the big hook. About like that. Very good size hook. You just let it sink at the bottom with a bluegill, and then a live bluegill, and then they'll get it. I use the 30. I'm pretty sure it's 30 or 20 gallon, not gallon. Pound braid. There's my bait caster, very nice one. I found bait casters to work very good for bass, as do most people. I'll make another video on how to use them. Other swim baits I find to work good are this one. No, not the torpedo. This one works very, very well. Fresh and salt water. These ones work good near brush, or actually, these work good like near the shoreline, or like wherever you see lots of bluegill. These work very good. Poppers, I usually have good luck with poppers. Birdtail, and yes, I did put this on here by myself. This didn't come like this. But yeah, this one's very good. Morning, I find topwater baits to work better in the morning. These ones work good for the smaller bass or the spotted bass. These are for the smaller bass. These I find work well for like the 1 pound largemouth, smallmouth bass. The 1 pounders. These work good for a lot of things actually, like the largemouth and the spotted, and some smallmouth. These work very well for. Let me put this back in here. Yeah, like I said, this is probably one of the best lures in here. It imitates another morning bait. It imitates that swimming fish at the top. These are good. Poppers are good in the morning. These just work well for like the afternoon type thing. These were good for like, wait, let me go back to these. These swim baits, especially these ones too, work good for spawning when they're on their nest. You cast it right on their nests. As these are like a spawning lure too. I find these work good in spawning season. I find that these work best in spawning season. All the lures I have here work best in spawning season. Spring. And so these sinking swim baits work best in the spawning season because you can put it right up into their nest. I like this one too, the deep diving one. This deep diving one. It goes all the way down and then straight into their nest. So you want to rub that across their nest, work it, in there, and then you're guaranteed to get a hit on that. Well, yeah, that's pretty much just it for that. So this is the end of the part 1 pet bass video. I'm gonna make the part 2 after this. So see you later.